156 to 404 checkpoints certified PenTesting expert, hacking IoT, CCP. IoT practice exam. 1. Which component in an IoT architecture acts as the intermediary between end devices and cloud services? A. Sensor. B. Gateway. C. Actuator. D. Endpoint. Answer B. Explanation. The gateway translates protocols and bridges communication between local IoT devices and the cloud. 2. Which protocol is widely used for lightweight messaging in IoT devices? A. HTTP. B. FTP. C. MQTT. D. SMTP. Answer C. Explanation. MQTT is a lightweight messaging protocol designed for low bandwidth, high latency environments, making it ideal for IoT. 3. What is the primary security challenge for IoT devices due to limited hardware? Resources? A. High data throughput. B. Limited processing power for encryption. C. Abundant memory. D. Multi-core processing. Answer B. Explanation. IoT devices often have limited processing power, making robust encryption a challenge. 4. Which type of IoT device is primarily used in smart homes? A. Industrial IoT. B. Consumer IoT. C. Healthcare IoT. D. Agricultural IoT. Answer B. Explanation. Consumer IoT devices, such as smart speakers and thermostats, are common in smart homes. 5. What does the protocol CoAP stand for in the context of IoT? A. Constrained Application Protocol. 1/4. B. Connected Application Protocol. C. Communication Access Protocol. D. Certified Application Protocol. Answer A. Explanation. CoAP is designed for simple electronics that have limited power and computing resources. 6. In IoT security, what is a common vulnerability due to default settings? A. Open firmware updates. B. Hard-coded credentials. C. Excessive encryption. D. Robust authentication. Answer B. Explanation. Many IoT devices ship with hard-coded credentials, which attackers exploit. 7. Which legal aspect is critical when performing penetration testing on IoT devices? A. Market analysis. B. Ethical hacking authorization. C. Price comparison. D. Firmware licensing. Answer B. Explanation. Ethical hacking must always be performed with proper legal authorization to avoid illegal activity. 8. Which phase of the IoT device lifecycle is most vulnerable to physical tampering? A. Manufacturing. B. Distribution. C. End of life. D. Installation and deployment. Answer D. Explanation. During installation, devices are exposed to the environment and may be physically tampered with. 9. What is the main goal of passive reconnaissance in IoT networks? A. To send spoof packets. B. To collect information without detection. C. To launch a DOS attack. D. To modify firmware remotely. Answer B. Explanation. Passive reconnaissance involves observing network traffic to gather data without actively interacting with the target. 10. Which tool is often used to discover exposed IoT devices on the internet? A. Wireshark. B. Shodan. C. Metasploit. 2/4. D. Nessus. Answer B. Explanation. Shodan is a search engine that scans the internet for connected devices, including IoT endpoints. 11. How does network traffic analysis assist in IoT reconnaissance? A. It encrypts communication. B. It monitors data flows to identify device patterns. C. It upgrades firmware remotely. D. It disables network interfaces. Answer B. Explanation. By analyzing network traffic, testers can map communication patterns and identify IoT devices. 12. What is the primary purpose of fingerprinting in an IoT network? A. To inject malware. B. To determine device type and operating system. C. To overload network switches. D. To bypass encryption. Answer B. Explanation. Fingerprinting helps determine the device's characteristics and vulnerabilities. 13. Which technique is essential for gathering information from public IoT databases? A. Port scanning. B. OS spoofing. C. Enumeration. D. Firmware dumping. Answer C. Explanation. Enumeration involves systematically collecting and cataloging details from public databases and search engines. 14. What type of vulnerability is associated with unencrypted IoT communication? A. Replay attack. B. Data leakage. C. Buffer overflow. D. SQL injection. Answer B. Explanation. Unencrypted communications can lead to data leakage as sensitive information is transmitted in clear text. 15. Which attack exploits the use of default or hard-coded credentials on IoT devices? A. Denial of service. B. Credential stuffing. C. Firmware injection. D. Phishing. 3/4. Answer B. Explanation. Attackers can use known default credentials to gain unauthorized access to devices. 16. In IoT, what does firmware reverse engineering typically aim to uncover? A. Hardware design. B. Security vulnerabilities. C. Marketing strategies. D. Network topology. Answer B. Explanation. Reverse engineering is performed to find vulnerabilities such as insecure code or misconfigurations in firmware. 17. What is a common method used to extract firmware from an IoT device for analysis? A. SQL injection. B. Chip-off technique. C. Cross-site scripting. D. VPN tunneling. Answer B. Explanation. The chip-off technique involves physically removing memory chips to extract firmware for analysis. 18. Which of the following best describes a replay attack in the context of IoT protocols? A. Modifying firmware during transmission. B. Capturing and resending valid data packets. C. Encrypting data packets. D. Intercepting and discarding packets. Answer B. Explanation. A replay attack captures legitimate messages and retransmits them to produce an unauthorized effect. 19. What attack exploits the lack of encryption in wireless IoT communications? A. Signal jamming. B. Man in the middle. C. Buffer overflow. D. Denial of service. Answer B. Explanation. Without proper encryption, attackers can position themselves between communicating devices to intercept and modify data. 20. Which wireless protocol is particularly vulnerable to spoofing and interception attacks? In IoT? A. Zigbee. B. Ethernet. C. Fiber optic. D. DSL. Answer. A. Powered by TCPDF. www.tcpdf.org/4.